Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you an exclusive Japanese bug change that isn't in any other version of this game. And so right now, I'm on the American 1.1 version of the game. And so this is a version of the game that was released a couple probably months after the initial release happened. And it just like fixed a few things, but it did not fix specifically one thing. And it has to do with these yum-yums over here. And so if I were to lure this yum-yum over here, while pooping eggs into leaky, something interesting will happen. And I will show that right now. And so I'm going to lure him over here, and I'm going to be pooping eggs into leaky from up here. And then I'm going to jump down here. Oh, I think I might have missed. That's okay, I can try again. I come down here. Missed again. This is kind of a hard shot on the N64 version of the game. There we go. Okay, hopefully the yum-yum comes over here and he's gonna run right into me. And so what's happening is that the yum-yum is programmed to take one egg and one feather from me. But since I'm in a cutscene state right now, the yum-yum cannot attack me. And so it's just repeatedly spawning eggs, and eventually the game crashes. And so the game has crashed, you know, the music's off, and so yep, that's it. You have to, you know, reset the game. And so I'm going to show you a bug change in the Japanese version of the game that is really interesting, and we'll be right there. Alright, now we're on the Japanese release, and that's evident by the Japanese text, so I'm just going to close this up real quick, and we're going to do the same exact thing we did on the NTSC or the American 1.1 version of the game. So I'm going to lure this yum-yum over here. Come here, yum-yum. Sometimes our enemy path RNG is pretty bad. Oh, it looks like he's kind of stuck. Okay, we're good. And so I'm just going to lure him over here. And while I do that, I'm going to come up here, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to poop eggs into here. And then I'm going to come down here. And I missed again. Unfortunate. Let me try again. This is kind of difficult, but we should have got it now. No? Okay. Leaky just doesn't want to cooperate today, it looks like. This isn't that difficult, but there we go. Okay, so the yum-yum's gonna come over here, and look it, the game didn't crash. Why didn't the game crash? And so what happened there is that the game now, in the Japanese version, only allows 5 feathers and 8 eggs to spawn. And this is because the game crashes, and because there's too many objects on the map. And if I were to, you know, continue to jump into this yum-yum, eventually nothing will just come out. Yeah, nothing comes out of the yum-yum. So this kind of makes the yum-yum a little bit easier, which is kind of interesting, because it won't, you know, take out as many eggs and feathers because it has a cap now. And so that's all I just wanted to show, and that's exclusive to the Japanese version. And if you were to watch my Boulder video on the Japanese iteration version differences, you'll know that the Japanese version is actually not the version they based the Xbox port on. They based that on the NTSC 1.1 version. And so if you were to do this glitch on the Xbox version, it would actually crash the game. And there is no cap. Oh, I'm getting hit by a yum-yum. But there's no cap. And I just thought that was really interesting because the Japanese textures and all the text is in the Xbox version. So you'd think they would just use the Japanese version of the game, you know, to base the Xbox port on because it has all these bug changes. But I guess they just didn't know that at the time. You know, maybe they just didn't know the build dates of any of these, so they just were kind of like, oh, maybe, you know, the NTSC or the American revision is probably the best one, and they just went with that. And so that's all I wanted to say, and thank you for watching.